And our tail of the tape for our next fight. This one in the bantamweight division. Roman and Ricky, 3-1, 1-0, just 22 years old. Another Millennia MMA product, and thus a teammate of Lorenz Larkin and Johnny Cisneros, who we just saw a moment ago. And in American Taekwondo black belt is the Iron Monkey out of Dan Henderson's Athletic Fitness Center, Team Quest Temecula.
He's an outstanding wrestler. He's a grinding fighter. Puga is the guy that has the more developed game and is a very established striker.
Michael C. Williams.
Tonight here at Pechanga Resort Casino. Inside the Bellator cage, we now go 3 5-minute rounds in the bantamweight division. Introducing first the blue corner at 5'8", weighing in 135.6 pounds. His professional record 1-0, fighting out of La Puente, California, presenting Roman Puga. And across the cage, his adversary out of the red corner at 5'6", weighing in 135.4 pounds. As a professional, 3 victories, 1 defeat by way of Angola, Indiana. He fights now out of Temecula, California, Ricky Iron Monkey Furar. In charge of the action, your referee, Jason Herzog.
Jason Herzog, our referee. Roman Puga and Ricky Furar. Fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
Ralph, are you ready? Are you ready? Fight!
Here we go. Tonight's fight clock brought to you by Miller Lite. Great taste and only 96 calories. Furar representing Dan Henderson's Team Quest Temecula in the red gloves. Iron Monkey, the 22-year-old Roman Puga in the blue gloves.
Nice little jumping knee there to start the fight off. I think you're going to see with Roman Puga, he has got a very good stand-up game, good hands, good footwork, good balance. So you're going to see Ricky trying to take this fight to the ground. That is the place that he can win this fight.
Both guys, John, young in their professional careers, but they have very extensive amateur careers. 7-2 for Puga and 15-3 for Ricky Furar, and all 3 losses came by decision.
You can see the experience on both these guys. Very nice by Puga to actually use the fence to kind of walk the leg up over the head. Very nice job.
And he's got a good attempt at this. If he can continue to extend his hips, he has a chance of making that work. It's a matter of can he do that. By off-balancing Ricky, he will have the ability to possibly straighten that arm out.
Furar needs to keep him stacked. He needs to keep him stacked. Keep his weight down on him so he can't extend his legs out.
And Furar taking his knee, putting it towards Roman's face and head and neck. That's a smart move to create pressure down on him.
You're going to saw with that elbow. Saw.
Smiling Sam Alvey, his head coach.
Doing a good job trying to get his head. I was going to say weasel his head back in there.
Close guard now.
Careful not to put the head.
Nice job of creating that angle by Roman, going after that arm on the other side now. He's got the leg entwined with it, so he has the ability to even create a reversal out of this if he doesn't get the arm lock.
He's going from armbar to triangle, back and forth, back and forth.
Right back to armbar again.
With the potential of Furar pulling his arm out. If he does that, he could potentially go to the sweep from there or the armbar. Or triangle, I mean.
Midway point of round number 1.
What you're seeing is a guy off of his back, controlling the fight, creating all of the possibilities of fight-ending sequences by controlling that arm, getting position, doesn't work, then he comes right back with another submission attempt.
What Furar needs to quit doing, though, is he needs to make sure his hips always stay directly in front of
Puga.
Yeah. Directly in front of his hips, yeah. Instead, he keeps shuffling his hips to the side. That's opening up the armbar for him.
Which is allowing Puga to swing towards that armbar. Again, just did it again. Sets it up.
when you include his amateur career.
There's what we're talking about with that reversal right there. And he's got, right now, that's an S mount on top. He's got his back. He has the ability to end this fight right now.
Yep, and he has ended a lot of them, John. Combined pro and amateur, 7 of 8 career wins have been finishes. 6 by submission.
He lost that left hook. Still in a position to do damage. And this is where Ricky is very good. He continues to fight for position. Does not ever stop if he doesn't like the position he is. He does not give in and just accept it.
And boom. Ricky throws Roman Puga up back on his back and throws some ground and pound. Furar said his greatest strength is his resilience and ability to adapt to his opponents.
Puga's been holding, he's been carrying all of Furar's weight this whole time. He's been on the bottom the whole time. So let's see how that starts to play out in the second round, and especially later in the fight. This is not a place you want to spend a ton of time in a fight. It's on your back. Doesn't matter how good
it's tight now.
Can he get it? Looking to lock it down. A lot of time.
He allowed Ricky to grab it back and reestablish, but he has the ability to extend those hips. Yeah. Little bit of sweat, little bit of slipperiness, just powered his way out of it.
Maybe a little bit of that fatigue that Josh was alluding to.
It's hard to be on the bottom, especially if someone who's a good wrestler, someone who knows how to take control from that position or top position and use their hips and their weight on you.
And create that pressure. I am impressed with what Roman is doing, though. He continually becomes offensive off of his back and creates possible fight-ending sequences. Very impressed with what I saw, though. And here's a round where you look. Roman Puga took a couple of shots, but overall, from the bottom, he won that round 10-9.
So the 22-year-old Iron Monkey in the blue gloves up 1-love on Big John's scorecard.
No, Iron Monkey is down.
Iron Monkey is down. Coming out aggressively. 22 years old, he said, keep an eye out for me. I will be a world champion one day.
Nice
Shot to the body.
This is what I saw when I was watching tape. And I said, Goldie, we got a guy here. This kid's good. He has got good hands. He actually has good kicks. He's just got to settle into this fight, keep himself in that nice circle in the middle of the Bellator cage, which is going to create a much harder circumstance for Ricky to get that takedown.
He's doing a great job of just keeping pressure on him, always staying kind of in the pocket, making sure that Furar can't really adjust. He's got to feel like he's always under pressure. That's going to make him even more tired and faster.
Yeah, when you got a guy that keeps walking you down and you're going backwards, it is exhausting when you can't get that space. Roman jumping, trying to get that triangle, that was not what I would consider a smart move at this point in the fight.
Bellator fans want the same Bellator fans want the same gear the fighters wear and more. Find new official Bellator MMA gear, Kimbo Slice bobbleheads, much more at BellatorShops.com. 90 seconds into round number 2. Nicely set up. Flash the jab, connected with the right.
Flying triangles are something you do when you're 22 years old.
Yes, you do. That's, you know what, great point, because you look and you go, it's not what we call a high percentage move. You know, it looks great, and it could possibly happen, but not usually against a guy that's got a grappling background like Ricky.
You know what, though, I say is that when young talent is willing to do that in a fight, it lets you know that they spend a ton of time in the gym having fun. And that you're seeing how good he is on the ground is because he's goofed around probably trying to hit that on countless people in the gym just having fun.
Yep.
And that, to me, that shows the progression of a fighter who he loves doing what he's doing. He's willing to try to in a real fight.
Just loves being in there.
Yeah, he loves being in the gym. He loves being a workhorse in a gym rat probably.
Yep.
And his lone professional win, by the way, came by triangle choke. I mean, when you're talking about Roman in that fashion, Josh, you're talking about a guy like A.J. McKee. Having fun, doing different things, showcasing his athleticism. He can do the normal things, but he can also be so dynamic and so fun to watch.
Here goes that armbar attempt again. He's got those legs up.
Very true, but they're very different in style. And I know you're trying to make that relation.
Yeah, just to having fun and willing to go for some crazy highlight reel knockout and finish type moves.
Well, let's talk about Joey Davis tonight, though. Same exact thing, throwing spinning back kicks.
Yes.
One of the greatest wrestlers ever, you know, like in college. And he's here throwing spinning back kicks, side kicks, things like that. That lets you know that he's in the gym just throwing caution to the wind, trying new things. And that has to do with him being comfortable with the guys he trains with. It has to do with him just enjoying what he's doing and his coaches. And just, let's play with this today on the pads. We may never use it, but let's play with it.
But maybe we will.
Yep.
Same gym as AJ and the kid. Big ground and pound now for Ricky Furar.
One of those shots opened up a small cut on Puga's forehead. You can see that he's got a little bit of blood there. It's not going to cause him a problem in the fight, but all of this motion, all of this being underneath, and like Josh is saying, you're starting to see a little bit of the slowdown, a little bit of less movement, a little bit of now that's why Ricky's able to open up. And this is what a grinding fight will do.
So what I don't like, even though Puga's doing it, and he's had success doing it, but against a seasoned fighter a little bit more, is he keeps reaching inside the leg. Yeah. The reason why I don't like that is because a seasoned fighter will sit on your hand,
trap that
and you'll never get that hand back, and there's no way you can extend your hips up because your arm's stuck to the mat. So I don't. That's a very learning jiu-jitsu, you know, young thing to do. You have to be able to do it at a fast pace, no hands, right away, whether it's armbar or triangle. It'll come with time. I mean, he's attacking fast. You can see these attacks, so they're fast. But that's one little thing that he's gonna probably have to shake here shortly. So all those things are relevant in that conversation that Sam Alvey was talking about.
For the cut? Yeah. Do we feel like this is a... Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
I do not know why they're stopping that fight.
Say there was a cut.
Yeah, it is not a cut that's going to stop that fight. He was looking at his jaw, and it might be that he has a broken jaw from the side, and there's actually inside he's bleeding as far as inside his mouth.
No, they said that the cut is in the eye.
Oh, it's in the eye.
Yeah. Because Puga just walked away and said, hey, the cut is in my eye.
He got it. He got hammer fisted while he was on the ground. Well,
that's from that ground and pound.
So, do a cut. But yes, that's a TKO.
Many times when you're looking at cuts around the eyes, when a doctor will look and he'll say that if you have a cut that's towards your tear duct, they're going to stop the fight. Because if they can't sew that up and they can't do it right, you will lose the function of that tear duct, and it's up in that portion of the eye, towards the inner part of his eye, and that they will always stop the fight every time because they're worried about doing damage that will affect your eye for the rest of your life.
Well, that's a great job done by the doctor. Jason Herzog may have spotted it as well to bring in the doctor. So well done, and more important to fight another day. Michael C. Williams will make it official.
The fight waved off a doctor stoppage due to a cut inside of the eye of the fighter in the blue corner. Official time, 5 minutes, round number 2. The winner by TKO, Ricky Iron Monkey Furar.
Ricky Furar, 2-0. Inside the Bellator cage,
Spirit of the
both
sky,
of his
baby.
wins right here in his own backyard. With the tail of the tape.